If you're interested in the island life and you want to have fun, get new experiences, and grow as a man in this environment, then this video is for you. I'm going to run you through a quick process that I'm developing as I'm in this environment, because in my opinion, the best way to develop a system is to live it and develop it in real time. So that's what I'm doing for you guys while I'm down here, and I've come to light with a lot of things just in the 3 days I've been down here. So without further ado, let's get into this video where I'm going to teach you my G's guide to live in the Caribbean life. Let's get it. Step number 1, you have to plan the systems and the process, but don't plan the trip. So what this does is it leaves room for spontaneity. I think I said that right. You want to be spontaneous on the trip. You want to be flexible. You want to be able to have plans 1 second and then change them the next and keep things exciting while still having a system to be able to do all the things that you're doing. So for an example, I'm doing content on this trip. Well, to do content and post, I need a Wi-Fi and internet to upload the stuff. I need the tech, all the cameras and stuff, but I don't want to have big bulky items that I need to lug around and try to bring to the beach. So I'm recording on small, high quality items. So that's my system. I have a whole system laid out. I have everything laid and set to where I know they are. I can grab them. I have spots that I think look really nice for a recording, big, good backgrounds, and that kind of thing. The places where I'm recording and putting stuff like that kind of comes as I'm here, but I have a system to figure out how to do that in any environment. So I could literally be in a whole different layout of a house and background, everything. I can still figure things out because I have this system to place all my items, place all the recording stuff, have my own, like set up an office right on the fly basically. I have an operating system that I can just create all the stuff, boom, post it, and it's all flexible. That's the most powerful thing you can do when you're traveling and going into a new environment, being flexible, being able to just change things up right away. The second step to my process is packing light. When you pack light and pack only the essentials, you're not worried about, oh, where's this thing, where's that thing. You're not focused on, did I forget my whatever item on the beach. You have only what you need and a small amount of things that you can fit into one carry-on bag. You don't want to be wasting time at the airport checking in your packed luggage with a bunch of things and then carrying on a carry-on. You have 2 bags that you're lugging around. You want to have one carry-on bag. That's the key. You don't need a lot when you're in the jungle. All you need is the jungle, some imagination, your mind, and some coffee, and a friendly dog that's wanting to come over and say hi. But you wanna pack super light so you're not focused on anything but enjoying the jungle and enjoying the experiences and becoming a better man in the environment. Also, what packing light helps you to be able to do is it helps you to be able to focus on what matters and kind of zero out what doesn't matter. Because when you pack light in one suitcase, you have to be very, very selective of the things that you put in there because you only have so much room. So you need to really dial in what you need and what you don't need. And that transcends from packing to everything. You start to think that way in everything. Where, do I really need this? Do I really use this? No, I don't. But my buddy could use this. So you can help out a friend and give them something for free that you're not using. Or if you need the cash, you can sell it, whatever it may be. But what going on an adventure with one bag and packing light does is it really allows you to focus on what matters. And It really helps if you want to become a minimalist, which that was one of my most recent videos. I think I actually put that one. No, that was the packing one. Never mind. But I did a video on the art of minimalism. Check that out. Goes more into detail. But it's a game changer. The third step to my process on living the G's life in the Caribbean is you need to limit your partying. If you party every night, then it takes away from the creative process of developing in the jungle, developing yourself into a better man, and it takes away it basically just dampens the creative process a bit. It's all right to have one party night, get it out of the system, and just go full ham, not too crazy, but have fun. And then the other nights, you know, have a beer here and there, but keep your vibrations high. Don't get inebriated. Don't get wasted. So really, really focus on that. Because if you keep a steady mind, you can still enjoy yourself and have drinks and have fun experiences with the islanders, the nature and everything. Hey buddy, what's up, what's up? This dog really likes attention. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you like attention. Okay, see ya. And what partying on the island does to you, if you do it too much, then the next day you'll be a little bit slow. You'll wake up later. You won't get as much time in the morning, because on the island, the morning, waking up early, seeing the sunrise, being out here early in the morning and hearing the animals on the island waking up, starting to, you know, life starting to wake up and start. It's very peaceful and very therapeutic, to me anyway. Maybe I'm crazy, but it's really nice. And what partying every night will do is you'll wake up later in the day and then you won't experience that. But I do recommend getting it out of your system, partying one night on your trip and enjoying that. If you're on the island for an extended period, say months at a time, just have a couple days throughout the months, 3 days throughout the months maybe, and get it out of your system, enjoy it, because hey, we only live once, so you have to have fun, but you also have to let your creative juices flow when you're in the jungle, because it's full of life and you have to contribute, and it's amazing when you do. And my fourth step to the process, and it kind of works as a bonus. It supercharges everything, because you know me, that's how I do. 3 things and a bonus to supercharge things. That's how I tend to try to build my systems up. The fourth step is to educate yourself on the journey. And I know what you guys are thinking. It's a vacation. You know, it's time off. I want to relax. Educating yourself and reading a nice book that's educational and gives you new ideas whilst being in a new environment, it supercharges your learning processes. It supercharges what you can learn in a certain time, because there's so much inspiration and new things around you in a new environment that it just compounds. And if you're reading a book in a tropic environment when you're used to being in like Canada or the US, or something like that, you can retain the information and you look at the information in a different way. So that's a superpower. I brought a book with me. It's a classic. If you guys haven't read this book, read it. The book's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. If you haven't read it already, it's a classic. I recommend that every man reads this book because it's super important. And if you read this book at a certain time in your life, it could change your life forever. So read that book. That's my recommendation. That's my book recommendation for this video. I'm actually going to try to recommend a book in every video because I'm trying to read more, and maybe that'll help me. So that's my system. for living the G's life in the Caribbean. I hope you guys get a lot of value out of that. And if you like this video, give a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, because I put 2 videos out every week so far. I might up that once I get my systems refined and get to a certain place, but right now it's 2 videos. So thank you, God bless, and yeah, baby, let's get today down here in St. Lucia or wherever you guys are from. Find the inspiration and live it. Let's get it.